So it's a really cool study. We're talking about our weather chat of the day. Really cool study. This is out of Australia. They're encountering a major issue that they are tackling, and it's the amount of littered cigarette butts that they have all across the country. And they took the matters into their own hands and said, hey, we got to do something about this. And we want to also try to keep it out of the landfill. 18 billion cigarettes, by the way, are smoked a year in Australia. Half of that ends up in landfill. Why that is bad, chemicals, they can leach into water supply and things like that of that nature. So this is definitely something, an issue that's really important, and hopefully, you know, the trials continue to be successful.
They trained mushrooms. Wow. They trained mushrooms. I like how you word it there, in a lab to eat the material, and they were eating the stuff that was. Okay.
Because in normal environmental conditions, you know, mushrooms don't just eat any object, right? They, you know, find other organic matter material that they're used to. These cigarette butts, they were not used to. So what they did is they grabbed some of the elements of something that they normally eat, mixed it in with the cigarette butts to train it. They did this over, I guess, months to maybe years to get it used to, you know, fully eating these cigarette butts. Now that they're accustomed to do it, they now remember them, and now when they bring in more cigarette butts, they will be trained to eat it. And how they do that, they send basically these little fungal threads that surround the cigarettes, and goes through the pores, basically consumes it and grabs the nutrients out of it.
And then just eliminates it. I mean, it kind of like it disappears.
It disappears, it gets rid of all the chemicals and basically all the negative plastic and waste, but it doesn't, you know, form into nothing. There is a byproduct of it, which is really cool, that they're gonna now use to upcycle and recycle and use it to help capture more cigarette butts. So kind of this endless cycle here. Really good research out of Australia that I thought was interesting, and one way to tackle not only the littering, but keeping things out of our landfill and also recycling as much as we can.
Sean has written a blog about this, which I have been reading, and I encourage you to read it too. Go to our website, kxn.com.